You brought up something interesting the last time we talked. You talked about how, okay, so like, let's just use hygienists as an example. So hygienists' salaries are going up. Everybody's salaries are going up. Inflation is a real thing, and a shortage of workforce drives that up.
Yes.
What's gonna happen with that? Like, what do you see coming down the road that's going to cause?
I feel like that's going to end up being what I'm calling artificial inflation, where yes, the supply is low, so they're able to demand higher wages. However, at some point that'll settle itself back out, and then are you going to continue paying that hygienist $50-$60 an hour? Right now, even if you've got hygienists that are asking for what's close to what essentially your associates are making per hour when you break down their daily rate, I think that's going to be a problem where they're going to end up pricing themselves out of a job in some areas, not all areas. There's not everywhere up to like $60 an hour, but there's some that we're kind of getting close to that pre-pandemic anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it just kind of depends on where you're at in the industry, but I feel like everybody's going to have to look further ahead than just right now. I know it's hard to hire right now, and I know, offering $10,000 hiring bonuses and paying, $5 more an hour for a dental assistant than you would have before might get you somebody now, but is that going to cause problems with your current team who aren't making that and they've been with you longer than this new person who just came in and is making more than they are? But then also in the future, in the next couple of years, as some of this settles itself out, are you going to reduce wages? No, probably not. So how are you going to manage that whenever you've done the Band-Aid approach to paying higher wages right now to get somebody because you need them?
Now, so what's your prediction? So I know you don't have a crystal ball and we don't know for sure, right? But so let's assume, inflation comes, salaries go up, and then it kind of things go back to quotation mark normal, right?
Yeah.
How does that adjust in the market? How do you see that adjusting in the dental market?
I think that's a hard question to really answer. And I'm not an economic expert as well. I just kind of going based on what I've seen. I really think that people are going to end up having to figure out other solutions. They're going to end up outsourcing their insurance because they can't get enough front desk people. They're going to end up trying to work with less assistants, which is unfortunate because that creates less jobs. They're going to end up having their incoming associates do more hygiene. Or they're going to have a lot more part-timers. And that's been a solution that I've had to suggest lately that I really don't like suggesting, because if you need full-time hours, you should hire a full-time employee. But right now, you don't know. You don't know. People may be looking for part-time work or more flexible work so that they can stay home with the kids because schools are still, closing or I say still closing. Thought they were going to open back up and are closing again in some areas.
Yeah.
So that may actually be part of your solution is hiring more people to do less hours throughout the week.